Hello and welcome to the State of Michigan Department of Community Health Waiver Support Application. This is a TechCast on what is a packet and its parts. This TechCast will cover the idea of that a packet is a collection of items. One of the items are web-based forms that are used to collect information, and another one is a notification that documents are being sent to the DCH administrator. In other words, a document is on the way. The packet information can only be maintained by the RAP facilitator. The DCH administrator cannot change or maintain any of the information contained in a packet. A packet is basically used to submit enrollment information in a request to DCH to be reviewed. As a result, the DCH administrator can either approve or deny the packet. And the third thing the DCH admin can do is append back the packet to the RAP facilitator to ask them for additional information. A packet can be withdrawn by the RAP facilitator right up until the point it has been submitted to be reviewed by the DCH administrator. It doesn't matter how much information has been inserted into the packet. It can be withdrawn right up until the point it's been submitted. And it's necessary to know that a single case may have one or more packets attached to it. The information that is being used in this tech case is fictional. There are no real beneficiaries used. This is done to avoid issues with HIPAA. And there is actually a TechCast channel on YouTube, seen at the address here, where additional TechCast about the WSA application can be found. And now we will move to the application. The user that is currently logged in is RapFacJody. What RapFacJody will do in order to take a look at a packet will start by clicking on the person link. The person link will provide a list of all of the cases that are available to this RAP facilitator, and the RAP facilitator, by using the panel indicated above, highlighted here, can search for particular individuals by beneficiary ID, case ID, or name. In this particular instance, we are going to be using Rodney Dangerfield. And the first thing that's necessary in order to find a packet is to find the case for a list of the cases for Rodney Dangerfield. And we'll do this by clicking on the case link. What happens is the system goes and takes a look to see if there's any information out in the data warehouse for this particular individual. And because there is no beneficiary ID yet for Rodney Dangerfield, there wouldn't be any information in the data warehouse. However, if there was a beneficiary ID and there was information in the data warehouse, it would be displayed in the window being highlighted. Here is a list of all of the cases for Rodney Dangerfield. Currently, Rodney has one case, 1468, and it's possible to either view the details of that case, which is everything to do with the case. The other selection that can be done is to take a look at the packets, and that's what we're interested in. So we will click on the packets, and you will see there is one packet, packet number 171, that has been unsubmitted. It's possible to view all of the contents of that packet by clicking on the view link. It is possible that certain cases will have multiple packets attached to them. They will all have a packet start date and a packet finalized date. In this particular case, we want to view this packet 171. And here is a list of all of the items that are necessary for the packet to be completed in order to be submitted to the DCH administrator. You will notice there is a status for each one of the 5 items. And one of the items, the scoring information, shows the status as the information for that particular item of the packet has been entered. The other 4 items of the packet have not had their information entered yet. We'll take a look. There's budget information, there's diagnosis information, and then there's information about documentation. This is the area that's used to indicate that you have sent documentation on to the DCH administrator to be viewed. Let's take a look at us completing the budget information so that you can see the status going from pending to entered. We will click on the edit key, or the edit link, for the budget information. And here is the budget information for this particular packet, and we will enter in some information. As you can see, when you go over a date field, it opens up a calendar that allows you to select a date. We'll key in a budget of $12,000 and a short comment. When we click on the Update Budget period, this information will be added to the file and the status of that item of the packet will be modified. And as you can see now, the current status is listed as entered. And a display message has been sent to us to indicate that the budget information has been updated. Once you have completely entered all the information for all the items in the packet, a button will appear in this highlighted location to allow you to submit the packet to the DCH administrator, who then can approve it, deny it, or send it back to you. At any time, right up until the point you submit the packet to be reviewed, it can be withdrawn by clicking on the Withdrawn button. There will be additional TechCast covering how to actually submit a packet and withdraw a packet. There is also a link being highlighted here that is on all of the packet pages as well as the case pages called More Information. By clicking on this packet, by clicking on that link, you can get additional information about the beneficiary, including their name, what the county of fiscal responsibility is, whether this is a DCH pilot beneficiary, who the facilitator is, their county of residence, their eligibility status, their date of birth, and a number of other fields. These fields get updated as the packet works its way through the system. You can close this by clicking on the Close link. And this basically is an overview of what a packet is. A packet is a collection of information that consists of both web forms, like the budget information and the diagnosis information and scoring, as well as notification of documents being transferred, in this case documentation budget and documentation scoring. This is the end of this TechCast. If you have any suggestions for additional TechCast to cover an area or a specific process for this application, please send us an email and we will build a TechCast video for that topic. And a reminder that additional TechCasts can be found on YouTube by searching for DSA WSA, all one word. Thank you very much.